All right, good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to make a video that just starts from the very beginning for trading options. All right. Um, First, if you haven't taken a free trial with us, go here to tvtrades.ai. You can go to tv-trades.ai or .com or whatever. They both end up in the same place. You only need one thing to be consistently profitable. It could be the options, could be futures, whatever you want. All right. To take the free trial, you just click on free trial. It's going to be all the way down to the bottom. It's $25 a week, $90 a month, or $9.97 a year. This is really the most popular. This is actually the second most popular. But I want to do that right at the beginning because I usually forget to do that. All right. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is put the scanner on the chart. Okay. Now this can be any chart. This is Riot one day. It doesn't matter what the symbol is. It doesn't matter what the time frame is. It could be anything. All right. This could be XYZ. I'm sure that's probably a symbol, right? It is XYZ. It's block. And it could be daily. It could be 100 range. It doesn't matter what it is because the scanner doesn't look at that. It doesn't care what that is. It doesn't look at that. Everything the scanner does is within the scanner. So to put that on, you go to indicators. It's inside just the TV trades right here. Click on the TV trades. Anybody that has a subscriber has access to the TV trades. Click on TV trades. That's going to put it on like this. This is the default. It comes onto the chart like this, default. Okay. Okay, and when you add it on, you want to go here to TV trades right here, right? You just go to that and you go to TV trades, hit scanner. Now, when it turns on, it is going to come up with this right here is what it is. It's going to come up with a list, okay? And if you scroll all the way down here to the bottom, well, not to the bottom, all the way to the bottom, but there's scanner columns down here that shows what scanner columns you have in here. What the scanner section starts right here. It says scanner. You don't need to change anything in here. You want to make sure with trend is checked. All right. And then as you move down here, these are the different lists. Now list 1A. List 1A has the highest gapping probability symbols. List 1B has the next highest. And when you change the list, it has to go out and search. All right. So every one of these is going to change and go look at a different set. So that's what qualifies for that set. List 2A be a different set, and you'll see it may or may not have any qualifications in here, and that has just one GLW. List 2B, again a different set, that's going to have a different set of qualifications. Now again, when you scroll down here, you're going to have 24-hour and 6-hour, and either are going to be the choices, right? But this is what it is by default. So the simple scanner is on the 24-hour chart. The scored scanner is on the 6-hour chart. You want to have either selected here. That way, the simple will show you if there's a result, and the scored will show you if there's a result. Either way, you want to use those symbols, okay? That's what you make your pick with, okay? So I don't know if I showed this list already, but this is what I mean. If you're working alone, that means if you're doing this all by yourself and you're not getting the stuff out of the Telegram channel, then you have to add the scanner, the TV trades indicator, which has got the scanner in it. Then you select the scanner, which I showed you. Select with trend. It's selected by default now. That's a new fix as of 10 minutes ago. Selected by default. You select the list that you want to review. 1A has the largest gapping symbols. 1B, 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, 4A, 4B. There's really nothing much in 4 and 3. Well, in 4A, 3B and 4A, there's not much in those lists. I cut the list down again, so there's fewer symbols for you to for it to have to process as much as it is for you to choose from. Fewer for it to have to process. So if you're doing it alone, then you have to go through this and you say, okay, well, this has got RIVN. All right. Once you pick that symbol, that's the symbol that you want to choose. You pick that symbol. Then you have to confirm the trade direction. It says it's an uptrend and a call option. All right, it says what the TVT delta is right here. If it's simple, it's only going to have the TVT delta. I'm sorry, it's not going to. Yeah, it's only going to have the TVT delta here. It's not going to have the scored delta. Okay, that's if it's simple. If it's scored, it's going to have two things there. But either way, from here you have to go to Schwab, right? You confirm the trade direction, and from here you have to go to Schwab. Now, I have a Schwab account open right here. This is an account that I use where I don't have any money in it. I use it just for show like this. So open it up. It's got $5 in it. Now that was Riven, right? R-I-V-N is what it was. So you type in R-I-V-N, Riven. That's it right there. It was a call option. Now, if you go back to that list, hold on. Okay, in this list, it says check the correct expiration date and check the confirm the trade direction. It was a call option. When it's green, it's call option with the trend. All right, let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, here. This is what I mean. It's green. It's a call option with the trend. If it wasn't with the trend, it wouldn't be green. It'd still say call option, but this would say down. But you're not gonna get those because we checked with the trend. All right. So then you got to go to Schwab. So let's do that. Okay. So here we are in Schwab, and it's a call option, right? Call option. You got to check the expiration date. This is Friday's expiration. Now the way the expiration dates work, and this is in that list too. The way the expiration dates work: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we choose the current Friday expiration. Thursday, Friday, we choose the next Friday expiration. All right, we're going with the weekly options here. We're not talking about the 0 DTE right now. We're going with the weekly options. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, choose the current Friday. Thursday, Friday, choose the next Friday. So right now, because it's Tuesday, we're choosing Friday, which is the 12th. Now, if it were Thursday, we would be choosing the 18th, which is next week. All right, that's the way that works. All right, so this shows a 54 by 59 spread, which is pretty tight. Now 59 means it's $59. It represents 100 shares of stock, so it's this times 100. $59 to buy one option contract. What this option contract means is you expect that the price is going to go up above 1550. All right, you think it's going to go up above 1550. And as it goes above 1550, then the option will start to appreciate in value. Okay, so if I go to show full quote right here, the delta right here, you see the delta, it's 0.5996. Okay. I thought I just had a little pause there, but I thought I had actually paused the recording, but I didn't. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. What I wanted to show you here, I want to go through these checkboxes here. So we added the TV trade scanner. We selected the scanner. You select with trend. Select the list that you want to view, 1A through 4B. Choose the symbols that you're interested in. Confirm the trade direction. Choose the correct expiration date. I'll show you that in just a second. Well, I did show you that, but I'll show you it again. Find the correct strike price using the delta. I explained that, 0.50, negative 0.50. That's if you're doing it on your own, right? If for some reason I don't get the things out into the Telegram channel, and there are days that I won't. If you want to do it on your own, then this is what you have to do. Okay, it's not hard. Once you understand what you're looking for, it's a simple process. It takes a few minutes to do it, but you're better off just taking the things that I give you. If I manage to get them out to you, most days I do, but some days I get distracted. Some days stuff comes up. Some days I'm just going to be on vacation. So this is how you do it without me. All right, you have all the tools. You can do it on your own. Now, I didn't show you the Telegram option channel yet. Okay, let me show you that. All right, there, that's the letter. This is the Telegram option channel. So these are the picks for tomorrow. Right now, the picks for tomorrow are right here. There's however many there are. I don't know, 15 or so. And these were the picks from yesterday. We put them out yesterday at 3:42 p.m. So you had 18 minutes from 3:42 p.m. to 4 p.m. to look through this list here and decide what you wanted. Now, when looking through this list, what I give you is the option based upon the delta value for the symbol for the direction that we're going in, right? Remember, you get the symbol, then you go to Schwab. Well, I go to Schwab, and I find the delta for the right expiration date, the 6/12 expiration. I find the delta that is closest to 52 without going under. Well, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All right, when I'm looking for calls, I'm looking the closest for 52 without going under. Okay, so you go out there and you find that, and then you go to Schwab, and this was the last price that was there at the time I made the cut. Now this was at the time that I made the cut. This doesn't mean it's going to be the last price. By the time you get to it, that number is going to change. It'll probably be better than that number. Usually it is better than that number. I mean, I know today, the ones that I did today, what did I do? I think I did IBITs. No, I didn't do IBITs. I did SOXSs. They're not even in this list. Yesterday I did IBITs. Okay, so yesterday when I did IBITs, and the price that I got was better than 1.05. And I got out of those this morning. I had the 36 puts, not a 36.5, but I had the 36 puts. And and I believe I got them, I want to say I got them at 34 cents or something like that. So $34 each is what I got them at, the IBITs yesterday. And I sold them today at 100%. And it was pretty early on that I sold them at 100%. So that's all you have to do. You go out there and you get that. If you're doing it from this. Now, I try to get this out to you every day on time. These were the picks for today, and this is the way they ended up. These were the 0 DTE picks. If there are 0 DTE picks, I'm going to give you them as well, separate like this. And IBIT was one. That's where I did the 36 put. All right, maybe it wasn't. It was 64. That's what I got it at. 64 is what I got it at. Not 36. It was 64. And the SPYs, they did really well today too, and we'll get to those right now. These were the results of the SPYs and the IBITs. The IBITs went up 173%. I got out at 100%. And the SPYs went up 166%. And that's from the time that I gave it to you yesterday to the high of the day today. All right, it goes by the high of the day. And it doesn't go by what it ended at. It goes by the high. All right. And these were the other symbols that were given at that time. So the 36.5 went up 94%. But the 36s went up 170%. And the 36s is what I did. But you can see these were the results. Overall, they were up 1,412%. That's at the high of everyone. This, if you look at this, you see the last on this one, it was up 93% at the high. It was up 93%, and that actually happens to be the last as well for Riot. Riot is one of the ones that you're going to want to watch. It's not very expensive. It's not very expensive to get into, and it's a really good gapper. Mara is another one that's not very expensive to get into, and that's also a really good gapper. That was up 123% today. But if you look at it, look at some of these anyway. Is this the midway through? Yeah, this is midday. Okay, so these are going to be pretty close to the highs. All of these are going to be pretty close to the highs because midday is usually when they're at the highs. If you look at the last and you look at the high, a lot of these are pretty close to the highs are pretty close to the last on this, right? Because the midday is when they usually peak, all right? So if you're not out of it by the middle of the day, you really gotta have a good reason to not be out of it. Even if you're down a little bit, by the end of the day, these don't really appreciate all that much more by the end of the day. These might, but these guys probably won't. All right. So if you're down a little bit at the middle of the day, just suck it up, cut your losses, and close your position. Unless you have a very good reason to not close your position. These things depreciate. The time decay is about 23% a day usually, right? 23% a day. So you would have a good reason that's gonna appreciate more than 23% a day to hold on to that thing. All right. All right. Well, I think that was pretty much it. So if you're relying on the Telegram channels, you go to the Telegram channel, you get the signal. You do that. You correct the delta, the strike price. Make sure it's giving you the right one because that stuff is going to change from the time that I put it out to the time that you actually enter. That stuff is going to change. Make sure you have the right strike price based on the delta. Okay, and this is the delta information that you have to be careful with. Do not enter any option with low volume. Don't enter any option with low open interest. I kind of filter those out. I don't put those in very often anymore. If they do go in there, then it's a mistake and the thing didn't catch it. Confirm the correct expiration date before entering the trade. I made that mistake last Wednesday. I got into it in an actual webinar. I got into a trade and I had the wrong expiration date on it and I ended up losing almost the whole thing in the next half an hour of that because it expired that day. I'm not going to give you targets or stops. Each trade is designed to be a quick pop from the close to the open is when you're going to have you're going to see if it's going to work out well or not. Usually most trades reach a peak by 12 p.m. the following day. That's what I told you. You can put your targets in there if you want. You can make your own target. You make it a 25-50% target every day. Just put that in as soon as you enter the trade. put a target in there with 25 or 50%, and you'll probably get that hit every day at the open. If you have time left before the expiration and you have a good reason to hold a position, that's your choice. Remember that they lose roughly 23% a day in time decay. Your reason must be good enough to overcome that decay. That is it. This isn't really hard, right? I give you this stuff, or you can go and get this stuff on your own, but I'll give it to you automatically. Between 3:30 and 4 each day, I try to get it out to you. All right. If I don't get it, I just showed you how to get your own. You just got to go out here, take the symbol, whatever the symbol happens to be, like the SOXSs. SOXSs. I think tomorrow we're gonna have a big down day, so the SOXS calls are what I bought, and I bought ones that were pretty well in the money. I got a bigger. The delta was a lot bigger because I bought them. I bought them more in the money. There were more than that actually, so I paid a little more for them because if it moves $1 tomorrow, I want to get the appreciation right away. I want the appreciation at the open because I think that's when it's going to happen. There's pre-market news coming out, so I think it's going to have the pop at the open. So that's what I did. All right, and that's it. If you haven't taken a trial and you want to take a trial, go here. I know this seems like a lot of information, and it probably was, but you can just watch a recording again and again if you want to. All right, that's it. Thanks, everybody.